5 business lessons I learned from the Igbos in Nigeria. I hope you like my outfit. Today I'm coming to you as Obina Adisa as opposed to Femi Adisa. I'm wearing the Igbo outfit today because the video is dedicated to Igbos. All my Igbo people, Igbo Kwenu. Hey, Kwenu, hey, Kwezenu, hey. All right, man. I love the Igbo people very much. I believe, and I'm sure that I'm correct, that they're the best business people in Nigeria. And the honest truth is that the Igbos are making Nigeria run. Why? Because they are the ones who ensure that we have all the electronics that we need in Nigeria. They're the ones who ensure that we have all the clothes that we need in Nigeria. Practically everything that we import into Nigeria, almost 80%, if not 90%, is imported by Igbo people. All right. Practically every market in Nigeria is run by the Igbos. You go to a Alaba market, every international market especially. You go to a Alaba market, you find the Igbos dominating the place. You go to a Relay market, you find the Igbos dominating the place. You go to a Kodumota, you find the Igbos dominating the place. And not to talk about Onisha, Iweka Road, Onisha, and all those other nice places in Nigeria. The Igbos are wonderful people. They are keeping our country running. And so I don't want them to be separated. I want us to live together in unity. All right. So these are 5 things that I learned from the Igbos. And my mentor, Dr. Cosmas Maduka, is an Igbo entrepreneur. So, I mean, I just love the Igbos, man. I just love them. I'm Yoruba, proudly Yoruba. But then if I was to choose another tribe, I think I would choose to be Igbo. Okay, so 5 things that I learned from the Igbos. 2 negative and then 1 positive. I'll talk about the negative and then end with the positive. Wait, entrepreneurs and business owners, how would you like to spend 3 days with the top 1% of billionaires and business coaches in Nigeria? I'm talking people like Dr. Cosmas Maduka, worth over $1 billion, the sole distributor of Rolls-Royce cars, Renault cars, Ford cars in Nigeria. People like Nia Desonya, the highest paid executive coach in Nigeria. Someone like Trisha Bees, the marketing and sales expert. Someone like Shola Adeshakin, recognized by Forbes and a member of the Forbes Coaches Council. People like Benga Omojola, people like Bisi Akonde, people like Femi Adisa, and a whole lot more. If you want to be in the same room with these people for 3 days, for them to teach you all the great things that they have learned and has helped them to grow and become successful, just click the Learn More button down there and I'll tell you everything that you need to qualify to be in that room. So go ahead, click that Learn More button and I'll talk to you more on my website. All right, so the first thing, which is not very good, is that some Igbo people are not subscribed to this channel. You're watching me right now, you're not subscribed. Why? Why? It's free of charge, man. Just subscribe. Just click that red subscribe button there. And then we'll be seeing each other every week, with nice lessons that will help grow our business. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm waiting for you to subscribe before I talk about those lessons. And if you have not liked this video yet, just smash that like button for me, man. Come on, just do me that favor. All right. Okay, so these 5 things. Number 1 is that the Igbos, negative now, majorly spend money to booga and to oppress other people. All right. And then when you're spending money for the sake of other people, you will not spend money on what really makes you happy, and of course you will spend too much money. All right, so the Igbos make a lot more money than any other tribe in this country, but they are not richer than other tribes in this country. Why? Because as they make all the money, they are spending it all. The average rich Igbo man has built a mansion in his village, and he only goes to the village once every year, and that's in December. He goes to the village once every year to sleep in his huge mansion. All right, so why build that mansion? And then he will put like maybe 20-something rooms in the mansion. He will just make it massive. I've seen in the Igbo land, I've seen mansions where it's an entire street. From the beginning of the street, the house starts, till the end of the street. And then the guy is not there. He's in Lagos hustling while he only comes home, maybe once or twice every year. And how many children does he have? Maybe just 2 children. All right. So that way they get to waste a lot of money that they could have used to multiply their, investments, make themselves get richer. They tend to use that money rather to just oppress. You go to an Igbo party, hey, Obi Kubana, please put that video of Obi Kubana. Let them see how they are spraying money, everywhere and all that stuff. So that happens at an Igbo party. Imagine all that money going into one business. Man, it's going to blow. But then that's how they spend money. That's how come you see that there is practically no Igbo person who is amongst the richest people in Nigeria. All right. So it's because, in the Forbes list now, billionaires in Nigeria, it's because of this particular trait. It has really, really been. So if you're an Igbo person, please watch it. You tend to, because of your genes, you tend to want to show people that you are rich when you've made money. Please keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. Be like Dr. Cosmas Maduka. who up till now still keeps it on the low, even though he is worth a whole lot. All right, so just keep it on the low. The second negative thing about the Igbos is that an Igbo person feels like as long as it brings money in, then whatever it does is justified. All right, so an Igbo, many of the fake products that we have, if not all the fake products that we have in Nigeria, were brought in by Igbos. All right, so integrity is not a very high thing on their list. Okay, so and if you really check, those who do all that stuff, who are not trustworthy, who are fake and all that stuff, they are not at the top. Go and check them. Go and check them. Those who sell fake stuff in their stores and all that stuff, they cannot grow a business. They cannot expand and make a business really massive like it really should be. They don't leave the stage of that shop and all that. Why? Because if I do a business with you once and you sell fake to me, I won't come back again the second time. So because of that, they meet a lot of customers and then they don't get to retain customers. All right, so if you want to really grow in business, you want to really be wealthy, and especially if you're Igbo, please desist from fake stuff, desist from lying, be trustworthy, be such a person, a seller that customers will love to come back to over and over and over again. With all the qualities that the Igbos have, if you in particular had integrity to yours, I'm assuring you that you will become very wealthy. Now, so the three good qualities about the Igbos that I really like about them. Number one is that the Igbos are united. They bring a united front to anything. To them, collaboration is more important than competition. All right, so we could be selling the same thing, but we collaborate and then we all grow and become big rather than just competition. I don't want to talk about the other tribes, especially Yorubas, and how we are with competition. But then that's one major strength of the Igbos. All right, so the Igbos always try to lift each other up. Okay, even if we're colleagues, we'll all come together to try and lift each other up. That's one major strength that I feel like every tribe and everybody should really do, and that's majorly what we do in the Billionaire Club. In the Billionaire Club, we're all rooting for each other. We're all helping each other to succeed. We're all helping each other to market our product. We're all giving each other advice. There are people in the Billionaire Club whose businesses are named by other members of the club. Why? Because we all came together and said, okay, what name are we going to give to this business? All right, and then we all just kept giving ideas and all that stuff until somebody said, oh yeah, I think that one just works, and everybody says, yeah, that works. Okay, go with that. All right, so if you really want that kind of team around you, you really want people that can root for you every time and help you to grow, people that you can ask to help you check stuff and then do stuff and all that stuff, man, come on, join the Billionaire Club. It's absolutely free to join the general club, and it's just 2,000 naira per month or 20,000 naira per year to join the premium club. The links are in the description below right there. Okay, now the second very good thing I like about the Igbos is that they always learn from someone before they launch out. An Igbo man doesn't just start a business by himself because he had an idea and then just go there and say, no, he would first look for someone else who is doing that stuff already or something close to that stuff, and he will talk to the person. He will learn under the person. They started the apprenticeship system, and I think that it should be studied. There's one of my big bros who actually said he's writing a project on the Igbo apprenticeship system. I think it should be studied. It's so great. It's been working for decades, bringing one generation of wealthy people after another. It is a perfect system. Yes, it's tough because when the person comes from the village at first, he's most likely sleeping in the shop and all that stuff. He's not getting paid. He's working for maybe 4 or 5 years without getting paid. But by the time he is done, he is already ready to take over the market. All right. So I really like that about the Igbos, and I think that everybody should pay attention to that. Many people lose their money because they feel they have an idea, this business is working well, and then just put their money into the business without actually going to learn under someone. All right. And then if you learn under that person, then you get to see the person's mistakes. You get to even make mistakes under him, but you are safe because you are under that person. All right, so it's always good that you go through apprenticeship before you really now step up and get into a business. Number 3 thing, very good thing I like about the Igbos is that the Igbos have eyes for what sells. The Igbos are masters in understanding the needs of the customer. All right, I learned that it was an Igbo man who first brought the idea of having 2 SIM cards on the phone, and he approached Nokia in those days. Nokia was the kingpin in the phone industry. Approached Nokia and said, why don't we put 2 SIM cards in one phone? And then they said, why should we put 2 SIM cards in one phone when if people want to have 2 SIM cards, then they can buy 2 phones? Like, it's not wise. But then before long, now it's normal. Every phone has some phones even have more than 2 SIM cards. All right. So the Igbos are very smart. They know how to recognize the needs of customers even before the customer himself recognizes his need. It's a very major thing in entrepreneurship. It's actually one quality that I am still trying to build, because it's not something that I do, it's something that you become. All right. So it's something that everybody should really pay attention to. How can you practically read your customer and know what they need even before they say it? Very, very good strength of the Igbos. And I'll leave you with this last thing that an Igbo man once told me, an Igbo businessman I was talking to one day. And he told me, he said, how do you know the product that is a bestseller? He said, the product that sells out the first time, you got 10,000 copies of it, 10,000 pieces of it, and then boom, it sells out, boom, it's gone. That doesn't mean it's a bestseller. Don't go and hurriedly make another 100,000 thinking, man, this thing is hot, it's moving. No. He said, what is a bestseller is not what sells out once, is what sells out multiple times. All right. So you make 10,000 of it and then you sold everything within maybe 2 months or something. That's really good. Don't go and make 10,000 again. Make 5,000. When you see that the 5,000 went just as fast as the 10,000, then you begin to really see, okay, I think this thing is a bestseller. I think this thing is really good. That has really, really helped me in business. I learned that one from, an Igbo man. So Igbo Kwenu, once again, congratulations to the Igbo people for being very good, very smart business people. I've learned a whole lot from you guys, and I'm really looking forward to connecting with many, many Igbo people. You have a brother right here. My name is Femi. I'm Yoruba, but you have a brother right here because I really, really love your culture. Many parts of your culture, definitely not everything. Just like I don't like every part of any culture in the world. But then I love the Igbos. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Now, what I did was I told these billionaires and business coaches, I said some of these things that you guys teach in private are very powerful. And I feel like many people should hear it. But no, you can't say those things in public because people will judge you. They don't understand certain things. So I said, all right, let's organize a program. I called it the Biblical Billionaire Conference. At that program, it's going to be closed door. It's not going to go on social media. It's not going to go public. It's just going to be us and these billionaires for 3 days. 3 days. Billionaires and business coaches of the billionaires for 3 days coming together to share what they only share with people indoors. Now, one of the business coaches that will be at that event is Niya Desanya. Niya Desanya collects around 6 million naira for his coaching sessions. People pay 6 million naira to him to be coached by him. Why? Because the money that they make after paying that 6 million naira will pay that 6 million naira back multiple times. So imagine paying 6 million naira to be mentored by someone, and then what you learn helps you to make 100 or 150 million naira. I thought, how much is this conference going to be? How much are we going to make this conference? If we make this conference 150,000 naira, it will actually be more than worth it because you would make the money back. But I want it to be available for as many people as possible who want to be a part of it. So seriousness is very important. It's not just about the money. It's about that they are serious about this and they want to pay attention to it. If you are that kind of person, then this conference was for you, was put together for you to spend 3 days with billionaires, business coaches, people who have learned from and I'm still learning from, for them to come and now teach you by themselves directly. And I put the price at just 15,000 naira, just 15,000 naira to make it accessible to practically anybody who is serious about it. If you want to be a part of this conference, like I said, it's not for everybody. It's only for those who are really serious, who really want to become wealthy, want to become billionaires. So if you want to be a part of this conference and you want to register for it, 15,000 naira also covers your feeding for 3 days and your accommodation for 3 days. Free accommodation, but it's free hostel accommodation. So if you want a private room for yourself, you prefer your privacy and all that stuff, there are other options where you have to pay for, but it's 15,000 naira and above, depending on the class of luxury that you want for your room. So if you want to be a part of it, Dr. Cosmas is going to be with us. Niya Desanya is going to be with us. Trisha Biz is going to be with us. You know Trisha Biz, the marketing and sales expert. There's Shola Adeshakun. Shola Adeshakun, Forbes has her as one of their coaches to coach billionaires. So we're bringing billionaires and business coaches of billionaires. My humble self also will be part of the team. It's going to be a massive one. It's going to be happening on the Redemption Camp. So if you want to be a part of it, just go ahead, click that link below and go ahead and buy your tickets. Now, tickets are selling out fast. There's a limited number of seats. Once the seats are exhausted, we can't bring in anybody else because I don't want it to be a conference just like any other one. All right. So if you actually want this highest level of learning where a mentor coaches you and teaches you step by step these things, and you want to spend these 3 days with mentors that you don't have to go through the stress that I've gone through to be able to get them to become my mentors and all that stuff, then go ahead, click that link below, 15,000 naira, and you'll be a part of that. Thank you.